to the Pokemon Blue Randomized FIFO Nuzlocke. I am Ectric, and we are back at it again with the Pokemon Blue. I am back after a long time from recording this. I have been recording the Animal Crossing after a long weekend. I got through the first 5 episodes, and I'm very excited about that game. I'm probably going to go record some more after I get 1 or 2 of these episodes done. And I'm also using a controller for the first time as opposed to a keyboard, so it took a long time to be able to get this set up correctly. What I did was I basically got a PS2 to USB adapter because I have PS2 controllers. So I was basically just going around and trying to get it to work nicely with Windows 10, because apparently it doesn't like to work with Windows 10. It comes up as a PS3 controller, which I think is because of the adapter, and then it sometimes will get the right driver and work, but other times it will use the wrong driver and then all the controls will completely mess up, so I have to remove it and then get right back into it again. Which building am I going to? Am I going here? I think I'm fighting against the gym now. Oh boy. So yeah, it'll basically it's a 50-50 shot on whether it will work correctly. Now, I think you can just go through all bottom lefts and eventually get there. If I remember correctly. Yep. Wow. So that's easy. Let's see what Pokemon we've got going on. Are my levels okay for this? They should be okay. Yeah, I think we should be okay. So let's take on, what's her face? I don't remember. Whatever. Not important. It's gonna be randomized anyway. We'll be taking on Marilyn. Jolteon. So Bambi's out the front. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think Jolteon should be able to do anything to us, but we will be digging to avoid stuff anyway. Alright, cool. And then we'll dig one more time. Quick attack. That's not bad. Alright. These levels are very high. I know Bambi's not anywhere near our highest leveled up one, but still. Let's switch into Mewtwo for this. Actually, no, I don't want to do any switch training right now. The levels are way too high for this. Because Mewtwo's right about on par, which means that we are probably not safe to be doing switch training. I would leave Bambi in, but it's... With Jolteon, it couldn't do any stab moves because it was electric on ground, but poison is just not very effective, which would still be dangerous. Let's leave in Mewtwo for this because it's Psychic type, and we'll just Swift it to death. I'm really nervous about this controller though, because I'm worried that it's going to randomly stop working. I think it should be fine as long as I keep it plugged in. I think once I unplug it and then plug it back in, I have to like do some finagling to make sure that it has the right drivers. But should be okay. Dratini. We can put Bambi back in for this, I think. 43. We can live a Dragon Rage, so I think we should be okay. Aurora Beam. It's just getting up to speed, that's okay. We'll be able to body this thing. And we're dropping his attack. Dragon Rage? Okay, it definitely has Dragon Rage. So we'll switch out after this attack. Unfortunately, we can't keep Bambi in, because we'd just be stalling. We'll just go back into Mewtwo. Mewtwo has the most health, so it'll be able to live the most Dragon Rages. Thunder Wave. Yeah, unfortunately, Dratini probably only has Dragon Rage as like its only actually strong attack move. Might also have Twister, but unfortunately, Bambi's a little too weak to be taking multiple Dragon Rages, so we have to go into Mewtwo to clean up shop. And as long as we don't get paralyzed, which we didn't, we're good to go. Is that the last one? Again, we grew Last one. Alright, we beat the gym. Now we can go to, Cycling Road. Good stuff. Now I need to just... What TM is this? I just need to... Oh, it's Confusion. Can anyone learn Confusion? I know no one can learn Psychic except for Mewtwo. Let's see if Confusion... Confusion would be a good move to... Ooh, a bunch of them can. Let's see. Sadstan and Harry both need some moves. I think I'm gonna... What is Psychic good on? It's good on fighting. It's good on... I mean, it's good on pretty much everything, but in this gen, but specifically, we would be super effective on fighting and Ghost? I think we're gonna give it to Harry. Sadstan will probably get more moves. I don't think Harry will. Yeah, we'll delete an older move. Let's see. Horn Attack, Poison Powder, Poison Sting. Let's get rid of Horn Attack, I think. Should we be giving this to Sadstan instead? Nah, Sadstan will be our, like, Poisoner, put it to sleeper, paralyzer person, and then Sadstan will have one stab grass move, and then we'll give Harry some more stuff to use. Now, where is the move deleter in this gen? I don't remember. Well, now we have to find our way out, which should be interesting. See if we can't figure this out. This one, maybe? Maybe this one? Let's just keep going to the right. And if not, up and to the right. Maybe not. I'm just gonna keep going randomly. How do I get out? Help! Help! How do I get out of here? I'm stuck. They should have a second warp panel that you can just get immediately out. This is ridiculous. Oh boy. I mean, I am just going randomly, so... Come on. Come on. Well, we're back here again. How do I get out? Can you let me out? Yeah, I apparently have enough psychic power to know that I am absolutely stuck in here. I'm trying to remember which one was which. This one was definitely a bottom right one where it came from. I think this one's a top lefter, or top righter. This one is a bottom righter. There we go. We made it! Alright. And now let's go heal up real quick, I think. What town are we in? Oh, we are in 7. I just got lost. Alright. So, I am very excited about the Animal Crossing game that just came out. Like I said earlier, I've been playing it. I played for like a couple hours and just got started. And I highly recommend going and checking out those videos because we have a lot of fun. We throw shade at Tom Nook more times than I can count, although I'm going to try. And it's just an overall good time. And I'm loving the game. It's beautiful graphics, at least for a Switch game. I'm sure that some people will think it's gross and way too childish and stuff like that, but I think it's great. And the small things, like the wind rustling the leaves on the trees, is just really, really cool, and I'm really happy about it. So, highly recommend you go see those, check out those videos, and we will continue on in 1 second. I just have to we're back. Sorry about that. I had something obscuring one of my windows that I needed to unobscure so that I can see stuff. So we have cut still. I keep forgetting that I need to go into the Pokemon to use it, but we have cut still. That's the one good thing. That's one of the good things about this. Oh, is this a new encounter? I think this is. Let's put Sadstone up front to give us some ability to weaken stuff down and put statuses. Ooh, a Hypno. This is super effective on Sadstone, but Sadstone's 8 levels above. Let's put it to sleep. He's trying to put me to sleep. The jerk. That's what I thought. Yeah, you go to sleep. Now let's wrap it up. Good. And good. Come on. Come on. Okay, good. Now we'll put you to sleep one more time. And we can catch you. Nice and easy. Another really good Pokemon to be able to put on our team if we get all the way down there. Oh, why am I going to Pokemon? We want items. Let's see. There are Pokeballs. Great Ball. Definitely don't need a Master Ball for this. We should be able to catch this just fine with a Great Ball. Really? Okay. Really? Alright, well, maybe it's a little harder than I thought. There we go. Okay, now we got the Hypno. So now I'm trying to think of hypnotists. I don't really know any hypnotists. It reminds me a little bit of magicians, like those magicians on TV, like Chris Angel or David Blaine. You could call it Chris Blaine or David Angel. Let's go with Dangel. Dangel. Alright. He's dangerous. And, I am pressing the start button. Alright. Still have to, still a little bit, new to what buttons go to what on the controller, so every once in a while I will just freeze and be like, oh, am I pressing the wrong button? Am I pressing the right button? So now let's go get Fly. Who are you? Go away. Why would I go away? So I think you get Fly from this house right here, like from this lady. Yeah. Neat. Okay, so we've got Fly now. And who should we teach Fly to? Now that's a good question. So Fly would be good on grass types. It would be good on grass types. Man, I am so bad at type matchups. I usually only use flying types for grass. And I do have a Fire Blast on No, I have Fire Blast on Bambi, but I also have it on I have Fire Punch on Purunga. So we've got some fire moves to take on grass. What else is flying good? Oh, it's good on fighting also, duh. And fighting is not very effective on Harry, so let's give it to Harry. I know we're giving Harry a lot of stuff lately. And I did say he was going to kind of become our TM slave, or HM slave. But I'm thinking I'm going to give Strength, which is the only other HM we really need, to probably not Mewtwo. Although I might give it to Mewtwo in the Elite Four once I run out of Confusions or Psychics. But I might give it to Auldrin? I don't know. I'll have to debate that. But we're gonna give Harry the flying move, Fly, and we'll get rid of Poison Powder for that. Poison Powder's not that strong anyway. Good. All right. So now Harry can fly. We can make it nice and far, and then just get right back to the Pokemon Center. We can also dig from places, so we can get back to Pokemon Centers pretty quickly if need be. speaking of, I don't feel like using, but, so I'm going to use fly instead. And, okay, so, slightly more annoying using fly in this than other games because you can only cycle through the towns. But we're back. Let's go heal up real quick, and we'll take on Cycling Road. Alright, making good progress. I don't know why, but I feel a little off about this. I think it's because I'm recording in a new area than I'm used to. I used to record solely in my living room, but recently over the coronavirus issue, or the quarantine because of coronavirus. Oh, I forgot about the Snorlax encounter. So we've got Sadstown up front. I think this is a level 30 encounter, which should be good. And item use. Ah, beautiful. I'm so good at playing the Poke Flute. Alright, wake up. Cool. It attacked me in a grumpy rage. Let's see what it is. Coughing. This might explode. Wonderful. Put you to sleep. It missed. Tackle, that's fine. Put you to sleep. Alright, now we'll wrap you up. And there we go. Good. Wrap. Come on. Stop missing. Good. Sleep powder. Beautiful. Alright, let's try catching this again. So, item. And we'll get down to Great Ball. Definitely don't want to use Master Ball on this one. Alright, we got the coughing. Do we already have a coughing? I feel like we might. Whatever. We've got another one if we already have one. Now, this always reminds me of James. So I think I'm just going to name it James. From the anime, obviously. Honestly, James's devotion to his team is commendable in the anime, because no matter how many times they hurt him, he constantly comes back for more and keeps them on his team. Like, every single time, what would it be? Like, Arbok that would keep attacking him or something like that? I don't know. All of his Pokemon would attack him, basically, and no matter what, he just kept keeping them on his team and kept them loved and cared for. Team Rocket's actually the good guys, I think. You know, other than the stealing and the criminal syndicate business and trying to take over the world, they're just some good guys. They're misunderstood. But, getting back to what I was saying before I got into that whole encounter, I recently, because of the quarantine, decided that I needed a dedicated workspace in my apartment, because I used to work just in my living room, and it worked fine for me. I don't regret not having a workspace earlier, but the problem with it was I was just sitting so many hours on the couch because I was doing so much work on my laptop between recording and doing schoolwork and all that stuff that it just started getting really uncomfortable to sit on the couch. And I didn't have any back support or anything like that. So eventually I decided to... I had a desk in my room that I never used, and it didn't have anything set up on it. It just was kind of sitting there as storage, and so I decided to move my desk into the spare bedroom in my apartment that is basically just storage space at this point. And I moved my desk in there, I moved an extra table in there, and then I set up a bunch of, I set up an extra monitor, I set up some power cords and stuff so that I could I can put my laptop on the desk and use it to record and edit in here rather than on the couch in my living room. And then most recently, I actually set it up so that I can transfer my TV back and forth from the entertainment center to this room so I can use it as an extra monitor, and I can record Animal Crossing in here as well. So I'm making the switch over to recording in this room, but I don't know why, but I feel just a little bit out of place. And I don't know if it's just because I'm in a different room and it's got different ambiance, or it might just be because I feel a little bit worried that the walls are thin in here. My apartment is, this room is like on the edge of another apartment, and I don't know what's on the other side of that wall and how thick that wall is, so I might end up switching back to recording in the living room if I feel like I'm bothering people. But as of now, my plan is to stick around in here and record in here so that I have my dedicated workspace and, of course, and my dedicated relaxing spaces, which is my room and my living room. Let's use the super potion. But yeah, so I feel a little bit out of place. I'm hoping it'll go away as I record more. I feel like I had a similar type of feeling when I started recording in the living room as well. So, as long as I'm not bugging anybody and I don't start hearing knocking on the door and telling me to shut up, I should be okay. Stop missing! Jesus! Come on! Wow. That took forever. Alright. Finally got him dead. Let's switch to... Let's give Bambi some more life. Actually, let's give Harry some extra life. And we're immediately going to switch into Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is super effective on Haunter, I think. But we'll get Harry half that experience, so that he can start getting some levels. Now that we know he's actually going to be more useful than as an HM slave, he definitely needs some loving. There we go, starting to level him up more. We've got that Moonstone, so we can actually make him the rightful heir to the throne. No, we don't want full percentage. Alright, so we can keep the Viper. But yeah, I have been doing a lot of reorganizing and messing around with my setup. I just recently reorganized my living room. I reorganized the spare room so that I can make it into a workspace. Just been a lot of reorganizing and messing around with stuff to kind of switch things up, keep myself stimulated during these trying times of just being stuck in the apartment. You know, trying to make it so that I can be as productive as possible and keep my sanity at the same time. Let's use some Waterfall. Destroy the Sandshrew. But yeah, it's been fun messing around with stuff. I'm really excited about the capture card. It works like a charm. I was worried because I got like an off-brand one. It was much cheaper than the Elgatos were. But the reviews were okay, so I was like, okay, I think I'll go out on a limb and take a chance on it. And so far so good. I've been able to record all my stuff, no problem. I haven't gone to edit anything, so we'll see if anything goes wrong when it gets edited. But when it gets edited, but as of now, I am very confident on the use of this new technology, and as well as the controller. Although that's also a little bit more finicky than the capture card has been thus far. Choose Bone Club. Good. Attack is not going to do nothing. And you're dead. Alright. No more Mankey. Let's give Harry some love in here. It's a higher level, but it's first evolution, so let's use Fly. So that's doing 7 damage. I don't like that. So we flew up high, and we're flying in. Super effective, almost. Oh, we could also use Confusion. Let's not hurt ourselves, get hurt and killed. Come on, we can live this. only did 6 damage this time. Okay, we're good. If that had done 5 damage, that would have gotten pretty close, but I think we would have been okay instead. It would have been 12 more damage, so we would have been fine. Now, if he had crit 5 hit, that would have been really bad. But he didn't. I think that's good for this episode. We'll continue along on Cycling Road in the next episode, but until then, I hope you enjoyed this episode and were able to have fun watching it. I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking, but oy, I am just out of it right now. Maybe I should go back to recording in the other area. I just feel so out of place. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And until then, I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye.